literally, in order to convince my parents that this was a good idea, I typed up this like 3-page business plan. You know, you're right. Money doesn't grow on trees. So I had to find a way to make it, sustainable. So when I was in Montreal at the school, I was still working and I was saving money. I had this fund that I was just putting as much money as I could into, because I knew at some point I was going to go back to Ocala, pack up my life in my car, and just drive to LA and figure it out. But I knew that I needed to have some sort of nest egg fund that I could at least, get 4 or 5 months out of while I was figuring stuff out in LA. And literally, in order to convince my parents that this was a good idea, I typed up this like 3-page business plan. I put my business degree to use.
I can also, again, Jackie, I can also relate to this, because I'm telling you right now, my parents would think I was the most dumbest child ever if I drove out to LA to go see an acting career.
No, my parents were like, "You're gonna do what?" Mm-hmm. And so I knew I had to be prepared. I had to have some sort of like plan in place to at least convince them that, you gotta just get on board and let me go give it a try. Mm-hmm. And so I did.